Hi, I'm George Woodbury from College of the Sequoias in Visalia, California, and in this video we're going to learn how to solve a literal quadratic equation. Here it says solve for y, and this is a quadratic in terms of y. We've got a y squared term, we've got a term with a y to the first power in it, and we've got another term that doesn't have y at all. We're treating the variables m, n, and p as if they were numbers. So the first thing that we want to do when we're solving a quadratic equation is get everything to one side equal to 0. So I need to subtract the 3p from both sides. That's going to basically move it over to the left side. 2my squared minus ny minus 3p equals 0. And so to solve this, we're going to have to use the quadratic formula with a being 2m, b being negative n, and c being negative 3p. Those are the coefficients for the two variable terms and the constant term. So let's start the quadratic formula. Because we're solving for y, we write y equals instead of x equals. Y equals negative b, or the opposite of b, plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The opposite of b, well, b is negative n, so the opposite of negative n is n. Plus or minus square root of negative n squared. By the way, when we square that, right, a negative times a negative is positive. That negative sign is going to disappear. Minus 4 times a, which is 2m, times c, which is negative 3p, all over 2a, which is 2 times 2m. A lot of cleaning up to do here. Let's take it one step at a time. Y equals n plus or minus. Inside the square root, again, negative n raised to the second power is just n squared. Minus 4 times 2m times negative 3p. Negative 4 times 2 times negative 3, that's positive 24. So plus 24 mp. And that's all going to go over 4m. And that's as far as we can go. That has the variable we were trying to solve for alone on the left-hand side equal to this expression in terms of n, m, and p on the right-hand side. So that is the solution to that literal equation.